Well, I feel kind of tired, but I feel good. And I wanted to turn on the camera and share a thought the day, right? You know, after a reading, doing my daily tasks, you know, after listening to audios and stuff, good audios, reading, good books. Anybody who is like wanted to succeed in life on marketing on stuff. I struck by a thought. It's like sometimes when you are a little boy or a little girl, I mean, you've been said that you don't look, you are useless, or you don't look like I said, you don't look quite fit. For example, like I said, when you're a child, they said, you're fat, you're too skinny, you're useless, or you're dumb, you're too dummy, or this and this and that. Obviously, people won't say, most of it when you're a child, a little boy, a little girl, kids tend to be, kind of rash, rough, and those thoughts, they store into your inner, into subconscious, keeping you, keeping you like away to do things that ultimately will serve you. When I was a boy, I used to being said that I was like so to speak, like a crazy guy, crazy boy, because sometimes I look weird, sometimes I turned to do sort of crazy stuff. Sometimes I've been told that this actually happened to me. I'm sharing a little bit of my story. When I was a boy, I was told that I couldn't play certain sports on the street. I couldn't play ball, I couldn't play basketball, or I couldn't play football. In this case, I was been known as soccer in this here in this country, and in the U.S. And I was afraid, to play with other guys, on my house, on the streets. I used to play a lot on the streets, just being safe and doing, kids that normally do. And you grown up, this thoughts that has been in storage in your unconscious mind, tend to reappear when you try to do in your normal stuff or new stuff, or sort of like in your job or in you're normally doing, right? And some way it sabotages, yeah, or it's a good word actually, but the damage is pretty much like a big wreck. It wrecks, your whole thinking, and a lot of times keeps you away from doing, the things you're gonna be great to you, benefit you, and how do you overcome these things? Because greatness is in everyone, not just the big talents you see on TV, big sport figures or rock stars, or you know greatness is in every one of you. It is in you, it is in me, it is in ordinary people. We just take the time to, they're different than us because they took the time to sacrifice those things that have been accumulated on their lives during their maturity period when they were growing up. In other words, they didn't look back. They didn't look back. All right, just and picking up the thought that I was having early on. This book says, what is your reasonable thinking of, like, somebody told you that you are fat, somebody told you that you're useless, somebody told you that you are not worth it, nothing. One other question that I read is, what are the facts, quote unquote, that support that thinking, and why should you think of those facts, and why just work on it, don't listen to them, ignore them, and just go on with your life, because every single human being, like I said, is created to greatness. Believe me. Whether it's in network marketing, whether it's in playing the sports that you like, or whether it's whatever you're doing for the benefit of good, for the other masses. Stop thinking of the past. The past is the past. The past will not govern your present, will not dictate your future. It only happens when you allow that to happen. And you, most of the time, you gotta push it yourself. You gotta push yourself. This day, before I switch the camera, I felt a bit lazy. Like, I have to do my daily videos. I couldn't do it the last day. But in this moment, before I switch on the camera actually, I said, why not doing what I wouldn't like to do it now? It's 8 in the in the evening, and I had a lot of time to do it. And the day just went by, and I didn't feel like doing, because sometimes even, like I said, that unconscious mind, those concepts that have been stored in your on your mind, on your head when you were a small child. I've been saying I was too lazy, and that that thought just popped out in my head. And I said, and that was the time that I said to myself, okay, but I just turn it or flip it. Why not doing what I am lazy doing it? Okay, I pushed myself, and I switch on the camera and I'm doing this video for you. It takes, what's that word? Being like laser focus on what you want. That is the motivation of doing what you don't like in order to get what you want. Alright? So that's what I wanted to say, and this is myself, JP, doing a daily video for the 90 days challenge, and I will see you tomorrow. Okay? Take care, you guys. We'll see you later.